Hi everyone, today's lesson is about identifying opinions in a piece of writing. So that is our goal by the end of the lesson, is to be able to identify opinions in a piece of writing. First thing we need to know is, what is an opinion? An opinion is what you feel, think, or believe about something. An opinion can help you make a choice about something. So for yesterday's writing lesson, you should have read the text, "Should students wear uniforms?" It would probably be a good idea to open this back up right now by clicking this link here so you can have this in front of you while we are doing our lesson. And if you need to read this before the lesson, just pause here, read this, and jump back in. What we're going to do right now is we're going to try to figure out what are the two opinions that are presented in the article and what support from the reading is there for these opinions. So the first thing I would do is I would open up the article and I would try to find the opinions that I see in here. So I notice right away that one opinion that is given is, yes, students should wear school uniforms, and this is given by Una. So on my graphic organizer right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here and I am going to write, yes, students should wear school uniforms. That's one opinion. That's what Una thinks. She thinks they should. And I'm going to write that Una said this because that's her opinion. Now, what are her reasons? I'm not just going to go in and copy and paste everything that Una says, then we would just have a giant long paragraph. I need to think as the reader, what does what Una is saying mean to me? So her first statement says uniforms are as much about safety as they are about inclusion. So what does this mean to me? This means to me uniforms encourage safety. That's one fact to me. They're all about safety. Another fact is uniforms are inclusive. So that means that, to me, that means that everyone is included. Now notice here, I didn't necessarily write in full sentences. This is just a graphic organizer. You're just jotting down your thoughts. You don't necessarily need to, but one thing you should notice as well is that I'm not getting these ideas from my brain. This is not why I think students should wear school uniforms. This is why Una does, and these answers are coming directly from the reading. Let's try a few more. If I look here, I see Una says teachers don't have to worry about losing sight of students at the playground or on a field trip. Okay, so I say, all right, teachers can keep track of students on the playground or on field trips. So this is what Una is saying, but it's in my own words. When kids wear uniforms, both older and younger students feel like they are a part of the same group. Una personally feels like her school is one big team and she feels included. Now, if I think about this, I could make another bullet point, but if I'm going back in, I think that Una's point about it being inclusive kind of encompasses that. I think that her feeling included can be included in this point. So I'm not going to make a new point. Let's go on. I think it is harder to bully someone about his or her clothes if you are all wearing the same thing. When everyone is dressed the same, you don't have to worry about how you look or wearing the latest trend. Okay, so I might say it is harder to bully someone for their clothing when all students wear the same thing. This is very close to what Una said, just tweaked a little bit, and students don't have to worry about the latest trends. Okay, so these are Una's points, and there's even a few more. But the big takeaway from this is for you to go through and complete the rest of this graphic organizer. The lesson that you should take away is, as a reader, to identify an opinion. First, go back into the reading and say, what is the opinion being stated? And then find support in the reading and put it in your own words. All right, that is our mini lesson for today on students wearing uniforms. Hopefully you can attend our live Google Meet on this, but if not, here's the mini lesson. Thank you for listening, and I hope you have a wonderful day.